guys! So today I'm going to get my flu shot. Yay! I'll be going to a clinic with my friend Davin, and I will probably be talking a little more later about why it's so important to get your flu shot in Japan. So this will be a more informative video than those most recently made. Let's go!
We got our flu shots.
Yeah. He's okay.
We're responsible adults.
Yeah, I mean,
Responsible.
we probably won't get the flu now.
I hope not.
Okay, so that was me getting my flu shot for the first time ever. It was an interesting experience. The place that we went to is technically a sleep clinic, so you can get the flu shot pretty much anywhere that's a clinic in Japan. The lady let me film, which I thought was nice of her to do, because she could have said no. But yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like to get your flu shot in Japan. I did want to talk about some of the more important points on why you should get your flu shot, especially if you are going to move to a different country or you are attempting to do the JET program or work as a teacher in Japan. Quite a few points that I've discovered along the way. I wanted to share them with you. Point number 1, the flu spreads like wildfire in Japan. It was the scariest thing I think I'd ever seen up to that point. The first time I experienced it was I was going to a school, and when I got there, the board in the teacher's room had essentially this giant graph, and it was for every single class in the school, and they were tally marked. Those tally marks were each of the students in that class that had the flu. So if a class gets a certain number of students with the flu, that entire class is canceled. And they can do that because students in Japan don't switch classrooms like they do in America. Instead, the teachers go from classroom to teach, and the students stay in one place. You would think that maybe that would do something for containing it, but you also have to consider that these students probably have siblings, if not within the same school, then at like junior high school and high school. So they're probably spreading it in their schools too. And then you have the teachers who can get the flu whenever they're interacting with those students and then carry it from classroom to classroom. So it's just a very scary experience, and I watched one school last year pretty much once a week a different class was canceled because the students just kept getting the flu. Whenever you think about the fact that the flu does spread like wildfire, it's surprising that the number of flu shots available in Japan is really limited. So once they're out, and they're not getting any more, and it's never enough. So when flu season starts, or right before flu season starts, it's best to go and try to get your flu shot, because if you go to a clinic and they're out, then you're out of luck. This year will be a little different because of COVID. They are making more flu shots, which is a blessing in disguise, because they definitely need more flu shots available. More people need to get it. And I think that this is really important, especially as a teacher in an ALT, because in Sendai, I can't speak specifically to other prefectures or even to other cities, but as an ALT in Sendai, I have 4 schools, and they are spread out across the city, which means that I have different commutes. I interact with different people on those commutes. I have different teachers that I have to talk to at each of these schools, on top of thousands of students that I interact with. So it's really important to get the flu shot. And I did not realize that last year until it was too late. And last year was the first time I had ever gotten the flu. I remember going to get my flu test last year and not being allowed to be around any person. They put me in the x-ray room to actually do the test and have me wait. And then after that came back as positive. They put me in another room full of other people who had the flu, and it was just a room full of beds that we were all just laying there sleeping on and being miserable. It's really important for ALTs to get the flu shot, in my personal opinion, because we are the most exposed to the most number of faculty, of commuting routes, and the people that you have to deal with whenever you're on a commute, and the largest number of students, and so you're just dealing with germs all day, every day, from start to finish. From 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. you're probably just surrounded by germs. Be really proactive and wash your hands, and every day we're wearing a mask, but it's still really important to take preventative measures in this particular instance. In relation to commutes, you have to think about the fact that you are packed in like sardines in the morning. Whenever I take the train in the morning, it's literally just, I can't move my arms. There have been a number of times where I've just been trapped, like holding onto my book bag, and people are just still getting on, and you can't move, and you're literally touching people in every direction. The most frustrating part is that there are still some people, for whatever reason, who will be on the trains and they will have no mask on, they don't care, and they're just hacking up a lung somewhere. It could be right next to you, it could be somewhere down the train, it doesn't matter. They're just coughing with no mask on, and I don't understand why. Because if you're getting on the train in the morning, and if you know that you have to interact with people or be in the same general area as other people, wear a mask. It's not that hard. Just wear a mask. This is one of the countries where masks were already a normal part of everyday life, so I don't understand why. I think that covers pretty much all of the points that I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions about the flu shot in Japan, or how the flu affects people here, or if you have any questions at all, just put them down in the comments. I'll respond, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!